Welcome back, friends. Yesterday, you had a chance to let me know how you matched up the words with these definitions. The answers that you have on your page should look like what you see here. I also wanted to point out some words that I highlighted that I want you to pay attention to because we have three different adjectives and all of their definitions sound very similar. But if you pay really close attention to the words that you see, it's a lot easier to match them up because we can use information from the prefixes. Remember that in means not. So the definition that is not easily subdued is indomitable, not subdued, not controlled. The definition that says before all others has the prefix pre, so predominant is most common or powerful before all others. Okay, so use those definitions to help you and think about your words that have prefixes to get even more clues from the words and their definitions. For a moment, let's talk about each word. Dominion, we know, is a noun. Authority over others, so someone like a teacher or parents can have dominion over you because they are in charge of many of the things that you do. So teachers have dominion in their classroom. Parents have dominion in their homes. Predominant is most common or powerful before all others. Sometimes we use this adjective as maybe someone's predominant feature. Maybe someone has red hair that you notice right away, or a really big smile that you see a lot. And that's the first thing that you notice about them. You could call that their predominant feature, the thing that you notice first. Dominate is to control or to have power over others. I know you probably know some people who play a sport and they really dominate in that sport. They control the game. They have the ball a lot. They score a lot of goals. They make a lot of baskets because they dominate the game. They have control over it. Indomitable is not easily subdued, unyielding. Like when you go to a yield sign in your car, to yield means you slow down so that someone else can go. If you are unyielding, that means that you don't allow others to go, or you have more power that you do not give up. So, a team that cannot be beat, a country that cannot lose a war because they're so strong, we can call them indomitable. And finally, dominant is that which is more controlling or important. We often use this word to talk about which hand we usually write with. So if you're right-handed, we call that your dominant hand. If you're left-handed, then that is your dominant hand. Usually it's the hand that you would reach out and grab a ball without even thinking about it, because that is the dominant hand, the one that is more controlling or important. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at these sentences. First, I'm going to ask you to tell me what part of speech should fit in each blank. I've already done number 1 with you. The troops marched into battle with blank courage. So this word is going to describe the type of courage that they have. Number 2, the evangelist could easily blank his followers with his intense personality. And an evangelist is someone who's usually a religious figure and they have a lot of control and they have a lot of followers. They're someone who serves as a leader in their church. And so this is something that the evangelist could easily what? What kind of word goes in this blank? You said verb, you are correct. Number 3, the entire country was subject to the king's blank. I'm thinking of a word like the king's control. It is a noun. His blank emotion at the moment was intense anger. Adjective is correct. We're describing the emotion. And finally, number 5, the noblemen were the blank class because they controlled much of the country's wealth. Yep, we need an adjective there. We're describing which class. Now I'd like you to let me know which word you feel belongs in each blank. And today you're going to be answering those on the Edpuzzle instead of having a separate Google form to respond to. So go ahead and fill in your answer to each sentence. So you're going to find out right away if your answer is correct or not, and be sure that you've recorded each one of your answers on your page.